Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, the only channel where the truth still matters and royal spin has no place to hide. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we're pulling back the velvet curtain once again to reveal what's really going on behind palace walls. If you're tired of the sugar-coated headlines and royal PR distractions, you're in the right place. So grab a cup of tea, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. Because we're about to uncover the latest royal drama the British press doesn't want you to think too hard about. Kate Middleton's longtime aide and stylist, Natasha Archer, is stepping down after 15 years. The media is spinning it as a mutual friendly parting, but when you know how palace PR operates, you know there's always more than meets the eye. This isn't just any staff member. Natasha, affectionately called Tash, joined the royal household in 2010 and quickly became one of Kate's most indispensable assets. From curating her fashion choices for global tours to managing her public persona, Natasha essentially shaped Kate's public image from the ground up. It was Archer who ensured that Kate didn't appear in outdated or awkward ensembles. It was Archer who made Kate's wardrobe choices seem intentional, regal and calculated. It was Archer who carried baby seats and emergency outfits to the hospital during royal births. And it was Archer who remained loyal for 15 long years. So the question remains, why leave now? Palace-friendly outlets like People magazine paint Natasha's departure as a gentle exit, filled with good wishes and exciting opportunities. But let's be real, people don't just casually walk away from royal inner circles, especially after a decade and a half, unless something is going on behind the scenes. Natasha Archer was awarded the Royal Victorian Order in 2019, a recognition of her immense service. In 2022, she was promoted to Senior Private Executive Assistant. Her LinkedIn profile shows that she wasn't just picking shoes and handbags. She was managing Kate's clothing, diary and projects. That means she ran the entire machine behind the Duchess. The optics here matter. When Meghan Markle had staff departures, the press branded her Duchess difficult. They labelled her demanding and hard to work with, but when Kate's most trusted staffer walks away, it's all sunshine, roses and new beginnings. That, dear listeners, is the royal double standard in full display. Let's talk about Meghan Markle. She had a stylist, Jessica Mulroney, who helped her navigate the spotlight. But every outfit Meghan wore was dissected. Too American, too flashy, too expensive. Even her wedding dress was questioned. Meanwhile, Kate's wardrobe has always been shielded from critique. No one tallies up the cost of her gowns. No one questions whether she's relying on taxpayer funds. And if they do, the palace swiftly shuts it down. When Meghan's team changed, it was a scandal. When Kate's team changes, it's career development. So who's being protected? The timing of Natasha Archer's departure couldn't be more convenient. The palace narrative conveniently reminds us that Kate is recovering from cancer and easing back into public life. And while we certainly hope for her continued healing, we must be honest. The palace is using her health to shield her from scrutiny. If this were Meghan, the headlines would scream of dysfunction and breakdowns behind the scenes. But because it's Kate, there's no scrutiny, no follow-up, no press frenzy. Toxic work environment. Let's take a step back. Natasha Archer dedicated over a decade of her life to one woman, travelling, planning and prepping every public appearance. For her to walk away now? That's not casual. That's calculated. What's changed? Could it be that the palace pressure has reached a boiling point? Could it be that Kate's carefully constructed image is becoming too exhausting to maintain? Or perhaps Natasha has simply realised she deserves better, like Harry and Meghan did when they walked away from the royal machine. Without Natasha, who is Kate? This brings us to the next big question. Who is Kate Middleton without Natasha Archer? Without her most trusted stylist, scheduler and confidant, can Kate maintain her public persona, or will the cracks start to show? Because here's the truth. While Meghan and Harry are running a successful brand in California with a small team, Kate's image is built on an army of stylists, advisors and handlers. What happens when that team starts to disband? Natasha Archer's exit is just one symptom of a larger problem. A monarchy built on image control and media protection can only function as long as people behind the scenes hold it up. And when those people, the talented ones, realise they're not appreciated, they walk away. Just like Harry and Meghan did. Let's give credit where credit is due. Meghan and Harry left the institution, the staff, and the royal perks, and they're still winning. From award-winning documentaries to viral social content, they've proven that authenticity outshines tradition. They've built something real, while the palace scrambles to keep their facades from crumbling. That's not failure. That's success in its purest form. When you hear another puff piece about Kate's graceful fashion or style evolution, remember Natasha Archer. Remember that behind every icon is a team. And remember that not everyone gets treated the same when they step out of line, especially if your name is Meghan. The media continues to protect Kate while tearing down Meghan, but people are waking up. They see the bias. They recognize the hypocrisy. And thanks to platforms like this one, the truth is starting to shine through. Let me leave you with this Bible verse, Proverbs 31:30. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And a quote by Audre Lorde, I am not free while any woman is unfree, even when her shackles are very different from my own. Remember, truth doesn't always come with a royal seal. Sometimes it comes from voices like ours and like yours. Thanks for watching Meghan and Harry Tales, where the truth always takes centre stage. I'm your host, Adrian, and I hope today's deep dive into Kate's latest staff departure gave you a little more clarity about the forces at play behind the palace gates. If you believe in honest commentary and media accountability, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep seeking truth, and remember, Harry and Meghan didn't need the palace to succeed, and neither do you.